I think that artists who want to express their faith through their art oftentimes will fall into that trap of maybe creating a graven image. I know as an artist, that's the one thing I don't want to do. When a Catholic school contacted me and wanted me to create a mural called The Family of Christ, using all the students in the school, I thought, how can I illustrate this point really clear? I took a Harry Anderson painting, cut it up into little square tiles, and had all the students paint their own pictures on there. So when I reassembled it, it had this remarkable look, kind of like a quilt, but really beautiful. And it was really an example of many members, one body.
So back in 2003, I saw Lewis's mural, The Family of Christ, for the first time, and I was like, whoa, this is incredible. And then he told me it's done by a group of kids, and I was like, okay, we got to do this with professional artists. So I actually had a 24-hour event coming up, and I thought, let's get together all the artists we can find and create this masterpiece using all these artists. So we actually got a building, we put a grid on the floor of this mall, and from the second level, you could actually watch the mural come to life. So we set all the artists up all around, and they painted away for 24 hours, and then, like magic, this mural came to life.
I wasn't sure how this was going to work. Every artist was so different. And getting 100 artists together to work on one picture, it was remarkable.
Suddenly we're getting calls from communities, special events all around the country asking us to create murals. We ended up creating a mural for Queen Elizabeth. We actually got invited to the Olympics to create a mural for the 2010 Winter Olympics. The work was just piling up and we had so much on the go.
We are onto something pretty big here with these murals. Everybody wanted one, it seemed like. But what I really wanted to do is I wanted to really do what I thought these murals did best. And it's tell many stories, but one picture. I just felt like the obvious thing is the body. There's many members, one body. And I think it was Paul that brought it up, that why don't you make it the King of Kings? And instead of having just plain people, have all these kings. What I got really excited about was this wasn't going to be one of those graven images where you look into the face of Christ and you look at how blue his eyes are, or in reality how brown they are, or you look at, wow, look at the way the artist really captured his nostril, or I like the way the artist painted his beard in this. The thing about this painting is when you look close into the face of Jesus, he's going to disappear. And you're going to end up seeing another king coming through. And what I'm kind of excited about is when you start to see that, you start to remind yourself that this isn't a picture of Jesus with the beard and the crown of thorns. This is Jesus, the King of Kings. He will constantly disappear from your sight, and you have to work at keeping him there. And it's quite remarkable to have that kind of effect. So I'm kind of excited to complete this and finally see it for what it is. This is more than just a painting of the face of Christ. It's an overview of history, and if you love history, you're going to love this, because there's a who's who of kings in here that will get you guessing. Who's this guy? Who's that guy? Why did he paint him in there? There's a lot of discovering. I'm actually discovering lots in here. This is what I feel as an artist I've always wanted to paint.
And his name shall be called.